It does not seem like something we can swing.
Okay.
Leary kind of like stays with you. Uh, I'll type some stuff to you, Dart. Um, you guys begin walking forth, leaving the bodies behind. Um,
What's Lyri's hotness in her dragon form?
in her dragon form or without her dragon form?
Without her dragon form?
um, fuck, do you remember what it was,
Sorry.
Dart?
It's
In
It was
her
a 14. It was a 14.
14.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
in her dragon form?
Dude, how do you determine something like that in a dragon form? Black dragons look terrifying.
I mean, from perspective of another dragon, I'm sure it's seen differently.
How about you tell me what it is then, from your dragon form, if she looks beautiful or not.
Well, I haven't seen her in her dragon form.
Yeah. So when it happens, it'll
We'll
it'll
go
happen.
for it.
But right now you don't know. You guys begin walking through the alleyways, and you come to like a main city. Yeah, you see some guards on the top of rooftops as well. Um, and you guys proceed back to the barracks. Um, let's jump to Titus. I know you've had like 2 hours of not playing.
No, that's cool.
So
I've been metagaming
so
a little bit here and there, so I'm fine.
you walk up to the mayor's house, and the mayor's inside. What do you do? Well, you see a light in the mayor's room.
I knock on his room door.
All right. The door opens, and he sees you and says, "Job went fine. Where's Dale?"
I shake my head no.
Raises an eyebrow. What do you mean, no?
Attacked. People, cloaks. Barely got
He
out.
yells out, "What? You ran away from the... What happened to the caravan?"
Not sure. 20 people attack. Too many. Most guard die quickly.
Kind of growls. Care if it was 50. You were paid to stay with the caravan. Fuck. And with this, he kind of like rushes past you. We're going to the barracks. Wherever these people were, we're hunting them down.
Cool, I follow him.
What is that?
Snap his neck. Jeez.
Oh, snap his neck.
Jeez.
It's like, what the fuck is this? Okay. Well, you had a sandwich in your hand.
Sandwich him.
Yeah.
Get him with a sandwich.
You follow after him, and you guys start strolling through. The first group to arrive, though. Actually,
No,
the
wait,
first
dude.
group, what? The first group to arrive will be Titus and the mayor.
Yeah, but I'm not going back to the barracks with Arthur, Fog, and the Ethan.
Yeah, no, we're not going back to the barracks. We'd split off from her anyway. We have our own stuff to talk about and do.
She asks you to come to the barracks with her, though. Not Kaldir and Leary, but at least Fog and Arctur.
Alright, that's fine.
How do you say your full name, Fog?
Don't worry about it. We'll just go with Fog.
God damn it. Alright.
Foggerell?
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
Fogarel.
But anybody who isn't a dragon, I'll just introduce myself as Fog.
Yeah, cool.
So what does Leary call you then?
Fog, because we're around humans.
She's gonna call you Foggy. Anyways,
Welcome to Leary. Just don't mention boulets. God damn it.
We will have to kill you if you do. There will be mortal battle and one of us will die. Don't do it.
yeah. So Kaldir and Leary, they split off from the group, and Leary looks back and she said, Fogs joining us at the barracks, or not the barracks, the hideout?
Yeah, for at least tonight.
All right. I'll see you there, Arctur.
Yeah, sure.
You guys split off, and you guys walk back to the barracks. But first, Titus and the mayor, you guys both walk in, and you see the 15-year-old kid and the 13-year-old girl, and they're being like completely chewed out by the commanding officer for fleeing the scene. It seems like he has kicked both of them out, and now he's just screaming at them. Bits of his like spit are flying towards them. The girl is crying and sobbing, and she's pleading to stay, as she needs the money to buy medicine for her brother. But and if she gets kicked out, then he'll die, and she can't.
Wait,
go.
I see this? I'm here?
No, not yet.
Okay.
But the mayor, he walks in and he looks down upon them, and the 15-year-old kid, he like points up at Kaleborn, and he says, "Oh,
Sailborn.
Sailbon."
Yeah, Sailbon.
Like Cinnabon, but with
Yeah,
sail
sail.
first.
Sail.
Sailbon.
Sailbon.
And he points and he says, he made us retreat. We didn't do it on purpose." And the commanding officer, he like stares at you, and the mayor comes up and he says,
I'm just gonna give the commanding officer the biggest shit-eating grin ever. Just the biggest, just...
He looks towards you and he says, "Well, it's evident all three of these soldiers need to be punished. It seems kicking them out isn't enough. Fleeing a battle, well, that's cowardly. They need to be taught a lesson, and everyone else needs to see what happens to those that abandon the line of duty." There is like a gathering of other soldiers, and they're being very quiet when this is happening as well. Over the course of like the little while that the girl was there, they've gotten to know her as she's brought them food and whatever. So they're feeling a little sad that for some reason she got sent on this fucking like high risk guard mission when she doesn't even really know how to properly swing a sword. Less sympathy for the 15-year-old kid though, as he's very loud. But the mayor and the commanding officer, they kind of break off and they begin speaking. The girl kind of like looks up at you and sniffles a little bit.
I'm going to kneel down next to her, go down to her height, which is fucking hard for me. And I'm going to say, if make out alive, follow me. I have to fucking...
Titus butchers all of them.
Yeah, I have to like fucking speak in broken. God. You guys suck for making me do this.
You suck for rolling low on your language learning checks. She at this point she was like really scared before, but now she looks terrified, as you say, if you make out of this alive, and
As
she
I
begins
see
weeping.
this not being the smartest motherfucker, I say, don't worry, we'll protect with life.
It doesn't really help too much. She kind of gives you a slight nod, but she sniffles in between crying. She says, "My brother, he'll die if I don't have money."
I get really
He's
close
sick.
so I can whisper without anyone else hearing and say, don't worry, have lots of money.
She doesn't really like stop crying, but she's a little bit inconsolable at this point.
Yeah.
The 15-year-old is kind of staring at you, with like this. I guess Death Glare. He really hates you for taking him out of the fight.
I'm gonna turn
he's
around,
probably-
biggest shit-eating grin ever. Even bigger than the last one.
What exactly does a shit-eating green look like?
It's goofy and it's
yeah.
enormous.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, I did that.
I thought it was like I thought it was like a fake grin,
Ah, Google.
like you're eating shit, but you're trying to smile while you do it.
That does make a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Soya,
Well,
where's
I
your
mean-
camera?
I don't know.
What?
No, sorry. Soya turned off his camera. Fabio.
Very wide and stupid-looking grin, usually showing smugness, self-satisfaction. Oh, okay.
That is
No.
true.
Yeah.
No, big and goofy.
Although logically, your version makes more sense. There's not
Well,
very
I mean,
many
that's
people
the second
cheat and grin.
definition. So,
Oh yeah. So when dawned a forced smile and an uncomfortable embarrassing or compliment. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Cool. So at this point, you're kind of giving him this shit-eating grin. The commander and the mayor are talking, and at this point, Viri kind of opens the door, and you guys walk in. Fog, you see the young girl that's been bringing you food while you were in the jail. She's kind of like weeping, and she has this tall man. Well, he's standing in front of her.
call someone
Um, yeah, tall sand elf. That's actually your height. You see the commander and the mayor that are standing. The mayor like turns around as you guys walk in, and he looks and he tries to like gaze around you and says, "Where's the mage? Where's my commander that I sent with you?" Viri kind of shrugs and says, "They died." And the man's eyes kind of like open wide. Do you do anything, Fog, as you see this girl crying or whatever? And
It's the same girl.
yeah, it's the same girl. She's been bringing you food or whatever. The one that you had a small interaction with.
No, I don't want to look conspicuous right now.
Gotcha. The mayor steps forth and says, "Well, while you were gone doing God knows what, getting my men killed, my caravan was raided by bandits. Something that hasn't happened in the city for many years. And these two, or these three," and he points to Titus, the young girl that well, only you know the name of, and the 15-year-old kid. These three deserted their posts on the side of the caravan and ran, and we're gonna give capital punishment to them. They're not to be sitting in the cells. They will be executed by morning as a warning to everyone else that thinks of deserting the army. Very kind of like looks down at them, looks back at the mayor, looks back down at the soldiers and says, "You sent a 13-year-old girl and 15-year-old recruit on a dangerous mission during the night, and when they were attacked with no training, they ran?" She kind of like raises an eyebrow, and the mayor kind of like spits near them and says, "Does not matter. They escaped, and they need to be punished." She kind of like looks back at you guys. Do you make any moves, Arctur or Fog?
I give her a look and kind of like, sort of play with the ring on my finger, and it's like a questioning look, like raise my eyebrows, and I'm waiting for like a yes nod or a no. Yeah.
She grins and says, "That's not always the answer." And she kind of like walks up to the guard captain. She says, "I still have authority over both of you. I'm going to be demoting you, Mr. Guard Captain." And she like reaches over and grabs one of his badges, the one that resembles, or not the one that resembles, The one that basically gives him authority as the guard captain. She takes it and she tosses it to you, Arctur. Says,